The blues are brewing.
Lit the cigarette and threw the lighter out the window.
It sounded so natural. It was just the way she was.
When the wind through the willow.
And she picked up a chair and hit him over the head with it.
She was living her life the way she wanted to live it.
I always wanted to sing like Louis Armstrong played. I always wanted to sing like an instrument.
If you're kind of lonely and all by your only.
So many people around the world, get up and get through the day because Lady Day is Lady Day and she's singing.
The things that I sing have to have something to do with me and my life. They have a meaning.
It was a revolting experience to listen to Billie tearing her heart out.
Why so many jazz greats seem to die so early?
I guess we all suffer.
Jesus Christ, I'm ready to cry.
Thank you, and now I'd like you to know my favorite vocalist and America's #1 song stylist, Miss Billie Holiday.
Hey there, baby, make up your mind, 'cause I've been waiting such a long, long time.
Billie Holiday was born Eleanora Fagan in Philadelphia on April 7, 1915. She spent much of her childhood in Baltimore, raised in poverty by her mother.
All I had was my mom. I never had brothers or sisters. I did have a cousin.
Mama may have, Papa may have.
God bless the child. I wrote that for my mother. How it came about, I asked mother for some money, and she flatly refused me.
Empty pockets don't ever make the grade.
So I said, that's all right. God bless the child, got his own. I walked out. And it started stuck in my mind. I said, that's a good title for a song.
God bless the child that's got his own. That's got his own.
At age 11, she was the victim of sexual assault, which deeply affected her.
She learned a lot of filthy language, and she would shout, "Suck my ass," at somebody in the street, and chances are whoever it was would chase her down and punch her. But she'd do it anyway, because she didn't want to take any nonsense from anybody.
Now, baby, I've been so lonesome too.
Billie Holiday and her mother moved to Harlem in 1928, and they worked in the brothel to pay the rent.
Why did she love the fast life?
And then she liked to be with the boys.
What were you doing then?
I was pimping.
Pimping.
Yeah.
Saddest tale on land or sea.
But we only had a lot of money.
How rough did you ever have to get with them? I mean, to keep them in line.
Knock them down and kick them in the ass.
Yeah?
Was when my man walked out on me.
Billie, who's still only 14 years old, claimed to be 21. The two of them was arrested for prostitution and sent to the workhouse for 100 days. These early experiences shaped the emotion and pain in her future music.
The things that I sing have to have something to do with me and my life. They have a meaning.
I've got those lost my man blues.
She sings in a club, and it shaped her to become a good singer.
There was a little gang of singers and dancers and comedians who would go from club to club performing for nothing. And they'd do that all night long. Billie would go from table to table singing the same song and singing the chorus differently each time, teaching herself to improvise. And then this was priceless training.
The singers would go around the tables for their tips, but they were not allowed to take the money in their hands. They had to take their tips through another part of their anatomy, an intimate part of their anatomy. They all did it but Billie. She wouldn't do it.
I always knew I could sing because I always did sing, but I never knew I could make any money out of it.
She adopted the stage name Billie Holiday as a tribute to actress Billie Dove and her father, Clarence Holiday.
Give
To the people in our industry, she was the great lady of all time. She was the queen bee.
Her love for music grew as she listened to Bessie Smith.
My man's got a heart like a rocket.
And Louis Armstrong records.
Dinah, is anyone finer in the state of Carolina? If there is, let me know. Show to me, Dinah.
There's nothing but the blues are brewing. The blues are brewing.
Well, when I was a little girl, there was a lady on the corner that had a record machine. And I could hear Bessie Smith, and Louis Armstrong. And I always wanted to sing like Louis Armstrong played. I always wanted to sing like an instrument.
Her unique, emotional voice caught the attention of producer John Hammond in the early 1930s.
He'd never heard an improvising singer like that. So Billie Holiday blew him away.
About the 8th stoop up here is where I first heard Billie Holiday. It says laundry there, see? And that's the place where Billie Holiday made her debut, as far as I know, in New York in about February of 1933.
And John Hammond, you probably heard of him.
Oh, yes.
He used to come up to hear me in Harlem. And that's how I sort of got started.
Hammond helped her secure her first recording with Benny Goodman. Her rendition of Riffin' the Scotch became a modest hit.
Wipe the old one for the new one. Now the new one's breaking my heart.
This was the beginning of a groundbreaking career in jazz and blues.
Jumped out of the frying pan and right into the fire. Lord, right into the fire.
In 33, I got her into a studio with Benny Goodman.
Oh, you want somebody, but you ain't got nobody.
It was the first time that Benny had ever recorded with anybody other than white musicians, because he was afraid he'd lose all his jobs if he was known to record with black people.
You only got a gleam in your eye.
In the mid-1930s, Holiday recorded with swing legends like Teddy Wilson and Lester Young, who gave her the nickname Lady Day.
My man don't love me. He treats me oh so mean.
Well, now, that came about for Count Basie's band. Lester named me Lady Day, and he named my mother the Duchess, and there was Count Basie. So we were the royal family. I returned the compliment and called him the president.
He's the lowest man.
She became known for her ability to turn even simple melodies into deeply expressive songs.
That I've ever seen.
In 1939, she performed Strange Fruit, a haunting protest against lynching, which became one of her most powerful pieces.
Black bodies swinging.
Lynchings had been a national scandal for many years, and they were still very much a part of the black consciousness in America. Everybody knew somebody who'd been lynched, or knew somebody in whose family there'd been a lynching.
In the southern breeze.
She was a quintessentially political person with a highly developed race consciousness and a sense of injustice, and she developed this intensely personal relationship with the song.
The song sparked controversy, but cemented her role as both artist and activist.
As I think of it now, I can feel that I'm kind of changing inside. I don't want to think about it. I don't know whether that's good or bad, but it was, in a way, it was a revolting experience to listen to Billie tearing her heart out.
People would get indignant, and every once in a while people would get abusive. There was one instance where a man said, "Billie, I want to show you some real strange fruit." And he showed her an obscene picture that he'd drawn on the napkin, and she picked up a chair and hit him over the head with it.
The way that she put so much heart and soul into it, made it indelible.
Billie Holiday continued to record music into the 1950s, producing memorable albums like Lady Sings the Blues.
Lady sings the blues.
Her vocal style matured, becoming even more soulful and raw.
The blues ain't nothing but a pain in your heart.
Though her voice grew raspy, the emotional depth in her singing deepened.
But now the world will know.
In the movie, Lady Sings the Blues, Billie Holiday was pictured as a sad victim, a weak woman beyond control, and being forced in every way. But that's not the real Billie Holiday.
I'm gonna get you.
But I don't think she had a sad life. She was living her life the way she wanted to live it.
She did as she pleased. She made a lot of money and she spent it all. She never took any nonsense from anybody. We don't want to be too patronizing, condemning her as a tragic figure.
Billie Holiday now is a recording artist, but her friends described her character as don't care-ish.
We were coming down Broadway, and she reached in, pushed a cigarette lighter in to light a cigarette, lit the cigarette and threw the lighter out the window.
She used profanity with the deftness of an ice skater doing a figure 8.
But from her, it didn't sound so offensive because it sounded so natural. It was just the way she was.
She remained a symbol of resilience and artistic truth. In her final hours, she reportedly listened to music and drifted in and out of consciousness, perhaps recalling the smoky clubs, haunting ballads, and the pain and beauty that had defined her life.
The question, Billy, that I was going to ask was that why so many jazz greats seem to die so early.
The only way I can answer that question is we try to live 100 days in one day. Like myself, try to please so many people. I guess we all suffered.
She looked as if she had been torn from life violently, and she looked, you know, it was disturbing to see her there.
I made a series of boxes that I drew things and wrote little notes to her in. I love you, miss you, I will see you. I drew hearts and suns and little animals and things, and it was buried in her casket with her.
One of the last records she made, and it's a wonderful song with poignancy that is almost undescribable.
Don't worry about me.
Well, even now I feel moved by the fact that it fit Billie so well.
I'll get along.
Don't worry about me. I'll get along somehow.
Forget about me.
Jesus Christ, I'm ready to cry.
Let's say that our little show.
She was living her life the way she wanted to live it. I don't think it was a case of somebody saying, well, I don't want to do this, but somebody's making me do this and I have to do this. I don't think that was the case at all. I think Billie did everything she did because she was Billie Holiday, and that's it.
Is over, and so the story is.
I don't know how long ago she died, but here I am, still listening to her music, still being lifted up. So many people around the world, you know, get up and get through the day because Lady Day is Lady Day and she's singing.
Despite her tragic end, her influence only grew stronger. She was posthumously inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame and honored with numerous awards. Billie Holiday remains one of the most iconic voices in American music history, left behind a legacy that would echo through jazz and soul music for generations.
She's the great Lady Day, Billie Holiday, currently on the stand at Jazz City.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Though our friendship ceases from now on.
Jazzycopedia.